Good morning. My name is Michael Capilli, and today I'm going to be talking about how online education will someday replace traditional college and university learning. Um, First, I'd like to say that there are very many reasons why people should go to traditional colleges and universities. The environment is spectacular. You're there with your peers. It allows for socialization and education with critical discourse, um, talking to people that are in your class and having that one-on-one with the college professor. But I believe there's a couple of things that need to be addressed. Number one is that college or university education, at least here in the United States, can be very expensive. It's not uncommon for people to spend $100,000 for a four-year degree. And we know that it costs a lot more money if you're thinking of taking a specialty degree. Also, we have a student debt crisis here in the United States, at least. I'm going to guess that it's also a worldwide thing where people are graduating with huge amounts of student debt and entering industries or careers that just don't support the amount of money that these individual students have spent to get that education. Also, traditional education is time consuming. You have to go to a fixed place. You can only take courses when they're available from the university due to scheduling or having a lack of instructors. And also, it doesn't always fit everybody's schedule. For me, for instance, my schedule doesn't always allow me the traditional 9 to 5 ways that colleges tend to schedule their courses. I do realize that they have evening courses and night school and even weekend courses now, but to get in my car to drive to where that school is very time consuming, and it's a better use of my time to do it online. Online can be lower cost when you look at something like that, because not only we're restrained by the amount of seats that we can put into a room. Online, it wouldn't be uncommon for 1,000 or more students to take a course, and that's very economical for the college or university after their costs for production. And then they have this course again and again available. They pay for it one time, and students, every time they take that course, pay for that course. So it can be very lucrative for the educational system. Also, my schedule doesn't work 9 to 5. I can work in the mornings, I can work in the afternoons, I can work in the evenings, and yes, of course, weekends. And that when I have time, it's much easier for me to do it then when I have time. For instance, this week, I had some time during the week where I did some of the modules of the course, and I finished it up over the weekend. Much more convenient than me having to get into my car and drive and sit through a class. Plus, I can stop it whenever I want. You can't always do that with somebody that's instructing your course. Hey, hold on there for a second, professor. I need to go make a phone call or answer a phone call. So, and I believe almost anybody can fit these into their schedule. Plus, time zones are no longer an issue. You could be in Australia or Europe or Russia taking a course when it's convenient for you, as opposed to just the time at the local college or university. So, in conclusion, I am for online education, and I believe that someday, while it might not take all of the fire away from traditional colleges and universities, I think that we're going to be having that move toward that education, and we have to invent new and better ways to present this information to students so that all people have a shot at getting a good education. Thank you.